So here in Sri Lanka, we are ending our time in the south because we have heard that Sri Lanka has some of the best beaches, so we've come to check them out.
So we're currently in Unawatuna, which is...
Unawatuna, it's so fun to say.
Funnest name to say. This morning we had to go for a swim because we're currently on the Indian Ocean and the waters are so warm. So we jumped on a boat and headed out to Jungle Beach.
We're currently in the Indian Ocean and we are going snorkeling and hopefully we see some sea turtles. Sri Lanka waters are
so warm.
Amazing.
So nice. We just jumped in like a minute ago and oh wow.
You can tell why it's called Jungle Beach.
It's really cool because we're out there and there's just a pagoda on the side of the beach, which I've never seen before. So it's just luscious jungles and then the beach right in front of it. So in 2004, there was a tsunami that hit Thailand, Indonesia, and it hit Sri Lanka, and it hit here pretty bad. So there's a lot of shipwrecks, so I'm out to go and see one. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Awesome, have a good day. Alrighty guys, so we just jumped off a tuk-tuk and we've come into the town of Unawatuna and we found this really cool place to go for breakfast. They kind of merge Sri Lankan with Western food. So I'm gonna go check it out. Normally having for breakfast here in Sri Lanka are hoppers, and we found this place that do eggs benedict hoppers. So it is basically an eggs benedict inside a hopper. And then I also got a shakshuka one, so it's like the shakshuka is inside the hopper.
This looks so good.
Such
I love
cool
the
idea.
fusion of the Sri Lankan traditional breakfast with something we would traditionally have for brunch back home.
It's called Skinny Tom's Deli, so you guys definitely should check it out. And they also do really good coffee.
I think I need to get myself a second one.
We're tuk-tucking it on the way home. I'm not going back on those buses.
We just had a public bus experience here in Sri Lanka and wow, I think I will not pay 30 cents to jump on that bus and instead pay $5 to do the tuk-tuk home because woo, I saw my life flash in front of me.
Alrighty guys, so we've come down to Galle for the afternoon and this place you probably recognize because of what's behind me. So this lighthouse is pretty famous, a lot of people come here to take photos, but Galle is also really interesting because they have a lot of Dutch and English buildings here. They're amazing for shopping and there's some really good food here. So basically I'm going to be spending the rest of the day here checking out the area.
This place is like a perfect day trip for Unawatuna.
Yeah, it takes like 10 minutes on the scary crazy bus.
Maybe just take the tuk-tuks.
Yeah, take the tuk-tuk. So we've just come down to Peddler Street and if you're looking for a place to eat, get an ice cream, get a juice, get a coffee, go shopping, this is the street to come to. It is super long and it is just full of cool cafes and little like hipster kind of places to go buy souvenirs and stuff. So something unique about Galle is that the whole town is surrounded by a fort, and it's really cool to sit on the fort wall and watch the sunset, but we didn't get much of a sunset today.
We've just come out for dinner, one of our final dinners together, and our guide was recommending we try Sri Lanka's version of Indian food, which it is actually different. Like, I'll admit to you guys, coming to Sri Lanka, I thought the food would be very similar to India. We haven't been to India, but like the Indian food we have at home, it's completely different. So like coming out for an Indian restaurant in Sri Lanka could be quite interesting. That was such a good meal that we had last night, but it's pretty much almost our final day here in Sri Lanka. We are just heading towards the train station and jumping on just a public train to get us back towards Colombo.
It's like a 2.5 hour ride. They said it's very public.
Gosh, it looks like a full train.
Alrighty guys, we've jumped on the train, 2.5 hours to Colombo. There's no seats, but at least there's a place for our bags.
Alrighty guys, we've made it to Colombo. Wow, not gonna lie, that was a little bit painful, but we're here. Probably need a good full body massage and then we should be good to go.
Alrighty guys, welcome to Colombo. We've just checked into our hotel. We're staying at the Grand Oriental Hotel. This place is 98 years old. I'm pretty sure it's one of the oldest hotels here in Sri Lanka.
Like literally,
it's almost 100 years old.
I know, like
imagine all the people that have stayed here.
Of the TV wasn't even invented when this hotel was built.
It's crazy. But yeah, we're in Colombo. We're now going to go freshen up, and then because today is technically our last day here in Sri Lanka, we're going to meet downstairs and have a big group dinner with our group, and then
have a little walk around the markets, and then
yeah.
It's kind of the end of Sri Lanka.
Love Sri Lanka, guys. You need to come to this country. It is amazing and still so untouched by tourism. It's awesome.
The heavens have opened up a little bit, which is fine as expected.
And the locals have taken us up to their kind of secret spot.
Oh wow. Oh my gosh, I knew I'd heard the Philippines was beautiful, but I didn't realize it was going to be this beautiful.